When it comes to street photography, there is one advice you hear everywhere.
Go out and shoot every day.
I wanted to see if that advice holds true, so I challenged myself to shoot every single day for 30 days. The first day started with a short session, as I did not want to burn myself out too fast. It was not too bad though, and I got some decent shots considering I wasn't out for long. And on day 2, my problem started. I usually don't even bother going out if the light conditions are not good. Shooting in overcast weather is something I'm really not used to, and that might explain why I only got one decent shot during that day. But as I was walking back home, thinking of how hard it would be to motivate myself to go out in any condition for the next 28 days, I took this motivational shot. You got this. And here we are for the day 3 of that challenge. After a very difficult day yesterday, I didn't get any good shots, I think, yesterday. Maybe one that was decent. It's not better today. There is a pretty overcast sky again, no rain, which is a shame because if it was raining, it would completely change the atmosphere. So we'll see what we can do. And this is what I got. Nothing too crazy, but already a bit better than the day before. The fact that favorable natural light was totally absent from the start of this challenge was something I found quite difficult, but it was about to change. Day 4 of the challenge, guys, and today, as you can see, the sun is here. So I have a lot of pressure to do something better than last time. The frustration of a disappointing start helped me to live up to the pressure I built on myself. And I think I got some beautiful photos on day 4. Thankfully, day 5 was sunny too, and it was clearly the best day so far. This blessed day started with another variation of the motivational photo I took on day 2. And then, since I was shooting with a friend, I went to places where I'm not used to shoot, such as this football place or this rooftop. It is there that I got my best shot so far. I really like how each shadow lands in a different colored square, and how the fact that the face of the characters on the side of the image are hidden helps directing the attention to the shadows. This image remained the best for a while as we had poor weather on the next few days and I did not have much time to shoot. Still, I went out every day, and here are some of my favorite photos from day 6, 7 and 8. Day 9 is starting. Day 9, guys. We are getting there. We are soon at 1/3 of the challenge. It's not that easy to shoot every day. I don't know about you, but usually I don't shoot every day. I shoot maybe 4 times a week, something like that. Usually with one very big session on Saturdays, and then maybe 1 hour or 2 hours on the weekdays. Today I will not stay for too long. I'm a bit tired. Still tired from the weekend, I guess. And yeah. The weather is not bad, it's a bit sunny, but there are also quite a lot of clouds, and the sun went away almost right after I started shooting. But I feel like I started doing better even in unfavorable conditions. That might be one of the first signs of the benefits of taking on this challenge. And that's it. Day 11 has started. Yesterday we were with Farhad. It was super nice to shoot with someone. I usually don't do it. I'm not a big fan of shooting with a group, but with just one person it's fine. And also from time to time it's nice to meet some new photographers. I had never met him before, so it was nice to go and shoot a bit with him. We actually did quite good. I will see what he sends me, but on my side at least I got some pretty good stuff, I think. So quite a good day yesterday. Today will be much harder. Once again, overcast, a bit unmotivated, like I'm not sure where I will go and shoot. I'm right here next to some water, but it's a bit cold, so no one is swimming, and I'm not exactly sure where I will go. My motivation was low on that day, and it shows in the photos, but I still got this one that's pretty good in my opinion. This is a clear evidence that going out as much as you can improves your results, even if you are unmotivated and the weather is bad. I even started expressing positive feelings towards overcast days. And now, instead of complaining about the bad weather and stuff, let's look at the positives. The bad weather will bring you, I guess, to places that you would never explore otherwise. Such as right now, for example, I'm at this kind of a winter garden thing that I would have never gone to on a sunny day. Because when it's sunny, I have my spots and I shoot there, and I never shoot anywhere else. And the weather being that grey every time during this challenge, every day during this challenge, it pushes me to just walk around places I usually don't walk around, trying to find some new nice backgrounds, new places to hit when it's sunny. And I think this is one of them. I of course never went back there, but I will keep it in mind if I walk close by on a sunny day. Now let's discuss the best day of the challenge. But before talking about that wonderful day, here is an ad. I will ask you, who is watching this video, to do one of the following things to support me. First thing, subscribe to my Substack. I post some book reviews, photography essays, and other things almost weekly there. Second thing, follow my Instagram accounts. On this one, I just post my own street photography. And on this one, I present photo books 3 times a week. Third thing, if you want to support me financially and receive a nice zine in exchange, you can check my website. I made 2 zines that I think are quite good, and you can even get the digital version for the price of a coffee. So don't hesitate to go and check them out. And one last thing, which is mandatory, is to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet. Thanks in advance, and now let's get back to what might be the best day of this challenge. Hello everyone, day 12. Voilà, day 12. We have been photographing for 12 days without an end. That's quite crazy. I didn't think I would make it to day 12. And for once today, we have a special guest, the sun, and another guest that was already here, I think 2 days ago, the great Farhad.
Again, guys, let's go!
The Berlin street photography legend, and here we have a scene. I don't know if it's the sun, the positive energy brought by Farhad, or everything at once, but I remember that day as one of the best of the challenge. I took great photos, but also had a lot of pleasure doing them. So much so that at the end of the day, I continued shooting alone, even if the sky was getting dark and my friend left me. Staying longer was a good decision, because I landed this shot that might be my favorite from the challenge. But I'm curious to know your opinion, so please let me know about your favorite shots in the comments. As the clouds in the previous photo might have announced it, day 13 was rainy. Day 13 is here. A rainy day. It was hard to go out today for this challenge, but I think I actually prefer rain more than just simply overcast. Even though the heavy rain is gone now, which is in my opinion better than the like slight rain, small rain, I would say. So yeah, let's see what I can do. When compared to the previous day, this day 13 was disastrous. But what else to expect from day 13? And it got even worse. The situation is catastrophic on this day 13. We might have a bit of light coming, but I don't think it will come. I'm super uninspired. All I did were like super bad shots of people's back and such things that honestly I don't even know why I clicked them, just for the challenge I guess. And I'm now in a park where I thought I would do some photos with my flash. And I hate myself for doing that and for even having that idea, because I'm really not about shooting like modified scenes. But as you can see, we have a lot of apples here. And I'm thinking of doing a creative shot. Not a street photography, but a creative shot. I insist on the brackets of an apple falling in front of that background. Here is my apple, so it's going to be quite hard. I have to throw it, take the photo and aim with the flash at the same time. It's definitely not as good as I thought. I'll try it with a different background, like maybe with this tree. In the end, that apple throwing image was not that bad. This really shows that trying any kind of idea, even the one that seemed bad initially, is a good thing to do when you feel blocked creatively, which will eventually happen if you shoot every day. But that day was still kinda cursed. Now it rains more and my flash ran out of battery, so there is not much I can do. I was trying to do some nice shots of those flowers that have a nice spot, but without the flash it's a bit bland, so yeah, I'll go away. I still shot those flowers. It then started raining heavily and I got some shots that I really like, such as this one with the swans, or this one at a temporary amusement park. It was also a good way to test my camera's weather sealing. When starting this challenge, one of my biggest fears was that street photography would become more of a chore rather than something that I enjoyed doing. And it was only day 14, but once again the weather conditions were not that good, so I kind of started feeling this way, that I was just going out to perform a task rather than to have some fun with street photography. I was already too far in the challenge to surrender, so I motivated myself and I went out. On that day, I really didn't get anything I'm happy with. This scene was quite interesting, but I did not exploit it to its full potential. On day 15, I thought that using different techniques could remotivate me, so I felt brave and used the flash. I'm decently happy with those photos. And I noticed something strange. It sometimes feels harder for me to like one of my photos when I did not really enjoy the moment when it was shot. But that's probably one of the lessons of this challenge. When selecting your photos, you must try to be as independent as possible from the pleasure you felt while doing the photo. That allows you to select photos that are maybe more objectively good than simply good because you subjectively think they are. Anyways, let's see how unmotivated I sounded on day 16. Day 16 is here. And today it's sunny, but I'm not inspired. I'm not motivated to shoot. I'm not finding anything. I went on top of this parking lot, which is pretty nice, hoping that someone would be here. Last time there were like 4 youngsters and I did a decent shot of them, even though I think I could have done better, but today it's pretty empty. I might take a shot of those skid marks. Yep. Just some kind of more figurative shot with no one on it that evokes feelings of abandonment and so on. But other than that, I will have to go and walk somewhere else and try to think something to do. And I'm not sure where to go, and this challenge is becoming difficult. 30 days in a city that is still decently small, and yeah, it's difficult to do 30 days without having the impression of always doing the same stuff. Anyways, thanks for tuning in and thanks for staying in this video until day 16. I hope you're liking it, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you like it. Voila. And here are the photos. That day was also quite weak, but I'm decently happy with that table tennis shot. I like to include gestures in my images, and the frame is filled with them. On day 17, it seemed that my mid-challenge crisis was over, and I did some decently good shots. I'm actually quite happy with them. The conditions were perfect, sunny and not too warm. I found this interesting scene of a tram that was being fixed. I was in the zone, having a lot of fun shooting and not hesitating to get closer to people. I also experimented with something I did not really do in the past, which are shots playing between a text and the situation happening next to it, such as this one, or this one. I think some of the contenders for the best shot of the challenge were created that day. The next days, I didn't have much time to shoot and the weather was also pretty bad. But thanks to the confidence I had built on the great day 17, I took shots that satisfied me. And somehow, after 20 days of the challenge, I started becoming wiser. Day 20, and surprisingly the weather is crap, complete garbage. It's not even raining heavily, just like some small drops and a grey sky, as always during this challenge. I'm tired of it. Today was the hardest day to fucking do that challenge, but we'll keep going and we'll reach those 30 days. 10 more days and we've done it. We are at 2/3 of the challenge. Street photography is not easy. You have to be out constantly and you can be happy if you get one good shot today, 2 good shots a day. Yeah, so anyways, the conditions are also not helping, but it's not my only excuse. I can do better and I know it. So let's stay motivated and go hard. My motivational speech made me take great pictures in a very small amount of time and with bad light. Here we are, at day 21, during which I shot 2 of my favorite images from that challenge. This is the first one I really like. I think the fact that the woman on the right side seems to look at the man in the mirror really elevates the image. And the fun thing about this photo is that I took it in a neighborhood I had never been before. I only went there because a friend I was shooting with that day needed to go there to pick up something. Normally, I would have just waited for him at one of my usual street photography spots. But since I had been shooting for 20 days, I just felt like discovering something new. And I think that was a great decision. And that's one of the biggest benefits of that challenge. As you shoot every day, you are more open to exploring different areas. And the second photo from that day that I absolutely love is this one. I saw the writing on the sweater, approached and waited for a gesture. And what a gesture it was. It somehow complements the text perfectly. The water creates a super clean background. This honestly might be one of my favorite images I have ever shot. And soon enough, there was only 1 week left to the challenge. And that's it. Day 23 is coming to an end. It was sunny, the conditions were perfect, and I got good shots. And here was day 24, a nice one too. Day 24 of the challenge, and I'm trying to do something with this wall right here. Ideally a shadow on it and something in the other patch of light. Day 25 is here and finally it's sunny and warm enough. I would say too warm for me, but warm enough for people to be out at the river. So what I will do is shoot there for a while. I shot a lot there in June actually, so I'm not even that excited to shoot here, but it's always nice to go. And since it's been like maybe probably 30 days, I have not shot the river yet, so it's important that I go back also for a long-term project around that. So let's see what I get. At this point, I just had an amazing 3-day streak. So I slowed down my rhythm a bit, but still got some nice shots here or there, such as those ones. And on day 29, the second to last day of the challenge, I was starting to feel really happy about how the challenge went. But then this incident happened. Day 29 is here. Things are happening, people are dancing, but I had a pretty bad interaction, so it was a very bad day of shooting. Yeah, he came at me and wanted to have a fight, apparently. So he first started screaming at me never to take photos again here, and blah blah blah, and all the like usual threats. And then it was honestly about to get physical, I think, because he started to raise for my camera with his hands quite fast, like, you know, like pointing at it and like this, trying to go like this, very close. And I thought he was about to touch my camera, and the thing is, you don't touch my belongings like this. So I blocked his arm in a quite vigorous movement, which he didn't like, and he started screaming quite close to my face. I pushed him back, and then he left, telling me that I could call the police if I wanted, or something about the police. I'm not sure I understood what he was on about. But yeah, when such things happen, basically it ruins your street photography day. It was hard to feel motivated for day 30 after this confrontation, but I tried to forget about it. After all, confrontations are part of street photography. So I went out very motivated for that last day of the challenge, and I got some decent shots. Great! I went to the end of that challenge. It wasn't easy, but I made it. And now if you remember, at the start of the video, I said that I was doing this challenge to put to the test one of the most given advice in street photography. Shoot every day. So what did it bring me, and what are the key learnings from this experiment? Key learning number 1. Shooting every day will improve your productivity. This is quite self-explanatory, but I took a larger quantity of images I considered good during that month than during any other month. Key learning number 2. Shooting every day will expand your horizon. If you only shoot on certain days, at certain time of the day, when the weather is a certain type, then you are limiting yourself and you are missing out on a lot of things. One example of that is when I went out on a random morning on a weekday, and then I stumbled upon a farmer's market I was unaware of, and then this happened. It really shows that interesting things can happen anywhere at any time. Key learning number 3. Shooting every day will teach you to shoot in any light conditions. Sometimes you will have to shoot in harsh midday sunlight. Sometimes the sky is gray. Sometimes you will only get time to go out when it's already dark. So it helps you develop a very important skill for photography, being able to do good images in any conditions. Remember guys, the enemy of art is the absence of limitations. Key learning number 4. Shooting every day is the key to fast progress. Being out every day allows you to go back to places you have already been to before. This is important because you can then try to find ways to do a better image in a spot where you already took an image that you liked. It happened to me during that challenge, for example in that spot where I took this image during the first day, and then I went back later and I took this one, which is in my opinion a bit better. Basically, being out a lot helps you notice more places that can turn into good images if you hit them frequently enough. Key learning number 5. Shooting every day can get boring. And as much as getting bored can bring new ideas and push you to try out new techniques, it also has the downside that it can make you feel unmotivated to go out and ruin the pleasure you get from doing street photography. Key learning number 6. Shooting every day can make you less hungry. And what I mean by that is that when I don't shoot for a while and then go out to shoot, I'm looking for good scenes more aggressively and I engage more with the situations I encounter. I'm more hungry for a good shot. Shooting every day can feel like it's just another day, it's just another sesh. And you might feel like that you will get that good image the next day, when you will feel more motivated or more inspired. Sometimes, letting the frustration of not shooting build up over a few days is a good way to have a very strong session the next time you go out. So, based on all those points, I think that shooting every day is a good advice. But it should not be taken too literally. You should also listen to yourself, and if you feel unmotivated, maybe just stay at home, take a break, and let that street hunger build up. Anyways, I think that taking this challenge was extremely beneficial to me. So I invite all of you watching this video to do the same challenge. And if you do so, please don't hesitate to send me the photos you did. I will definitely feature them on my Instagram story. Thanks a lot for watching until here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and eventually buy my zine if you feel like it. See you in the next video.